fair. What we give you is what we give you. What we do to you is what we'll do to you. Can you imagine when I was in college and some of my friends who have a high degrees in high school, and they want to study to be a doctor, and they want to work with babies, and say, oh, I'm sorry, you're a Christian, you cannot work as a doctor with babies, because then you maybe have to see some female Muslim, and that's not acceptable. So Christian cannot study to be a doctor to work with babies or moms who are pregnant. Is this fair? So much corruption in the Muslim world because we don't have freedom. I came to America, and I love the freedom I found here, and I enjoyed it so much until I come to this sign, very important. Freedom is now fading away. You know, when I found out that freedom, which I found in America, will not last, it's when I found there is Muslim live in America. I remember seeing the first Muslim man in Columbia, South Carolina, 18 years ago. And then I went to some prison in Columbia, South Carolina, with the First Baptist Church. They were doing some ministry. And believe it or not, there were almost 120 Muslims in one prison. And then I moved to Florida, and I went to some prisons in Florida. And every prison I go to was Art Hallet Ministry. We found Muslim in every prison. In Henry Prison in Florida, there's 200 Muslims. And the number is growing. And I said, this freedom will not last. And when I saw what Muslims are doing in America, I said, for sure, this freedom will not last. Not because they're here, because they're asking for their rights. Their number is growing. And that's when America will lose. As long as Muslim is minority in America, nothing will happen to you. But as their number grow, you will lose everything you got. Not only, I felt the problem in America by Muslim growing and taking over this country is that there are so many people in America are fighting the truth. ACLU. What is ACLU? These are the people who stand against anything to do with Christianity. They got rid of the Bible, got rid of prayer, got rid of everything had to do with Jesus in public ground. And that's when you turn the light off. See, if Jesus is exalted in everywhere in America, I don't care how much Muslims try to do, because Jesus will win. But when you turn the light off and the darkness take over this country, Muslim will grow. And they will grow rapidly. Freedom, which is fading away. And it was 9 years ago. It was September 11. I was in New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary. And Dr. Kelly called all the students to come to the chapel service. For we have a problem. And as I entered the doors of the chapel and I saw the two towers hit, I know these are Muslim. No doubt in my mind. I just saw that airplane taking on one of the tower, and I said, this is nothing but Muslim attack. Because I know this is going to happen. As a matter of fact, I told my people in my church in Florida, and I said, the day will come where Muslims will terrorize Americans, because that's the only way you will fear them. That's the only way they can take over your country. And don't think that this is the end of it, because the years to come will show more and more of September 11 will happen in America. Just mark my word for it. And September 11 happened. And I saw the American people going to wake up. Because at least American people are going to open the Quran and read why these people is doing what they're doing to us. But guess what? It did not happen this way. We have a revival in America for a few weeks. People start going back to church and start praying. But after this, everything go back to the normal way of life. And Islam grew twice as fast. For now, Muslims come to our media, speaking out loud, and repeat their lies often, as much as he can, to tell the Americans that we are not terrorists, we are not extremists. These are bad Muslims, where we are good Muslims. And now the media tells the American people there are two different Islam. Good Muslim and bad Muslim. No, my dear friend, no such a thing as moderate Muslim. Because a Muslim is a man who practices what is written in the Quran. Have you read the Quran yet? If not, you need to get a copy and read the Quran. What moderate Muslim calls the bad extreme Muslim bad, it's a lie, because the bad extreme Muslim are nothing but true believers who practice what Allah commands them in the Quran, if we just know the truth. September 11 happened. And 3,000 were killed. And their blood will be shed unfairly, unrespectfully, because we have not punished the one who commits a crime. And because we did not acknowledge who did commit the crime. It's not Muslim, because I believe deep in my heart that Muslims are victim of Islam. I believe the true criminal is Islam itself. The Quran is the true, who is the true criminal, should be punished. But sadly, no one read the Quran, and Muslims defend themselves by telling that's not Islam. But if we just know the truth, we will find that Islam have done this to our people. I'd like to have a moment to respect those who die on that day. So I'll ask us to stand up just to honor those who die on that day. Thank you.